night when it be storming. Child. Hold on, y'all. I fucked up my mind. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me let the beat build. But let me tell y'all something. Last night, hold on. Ooh, we got some good rain last night, baby. Hold on, y'all. She think I'm weird. Hold on. Child. Oh, we got some good rain last night. Y'all. We got some good rain last night, right? Good. To the point where this morning I noticed that like the wind had knocked my trash everywhere. So this morning I am like in the mud for real. I was getting it at the mud. And in the mud. And so now I messed up one of my vans. I'm gonna see if I can get this mud off real quick. Yeah, hold on. Good night when it gets something. Oh, that's right. Hold on, y'all. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna have to mop. That's all good. Let me see real quick. God damn. I'm doing a lot. Oh, I'm doing a lot. Hold on. Let me wipe off my shoe real quick. Okay, I feel like they're gonna be all right. Period. So shout out to that. But I know y'all. Hold on. The truth is, you want the truth? You know you gotta be able to handle a little bit with me. So shout out to that. Now the truth is, y'all, I wear my for real. I said for real. I wear my Vans too much to like, you know what I'm saying? Just let them be like muddy and um uh and potentially messed up by the mud. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I didn't know. Shit, I didn't know if it was gonna stain my white part or not, baby. But I ain't got time for that. Yeah, now truth is. But anyway, guys. Hey, Poopa Stars. Hold on, wash my hands. It's your girl, Shay Renee. I want to welcome everybody back to my channel, back to a new show, back to a new week. truth is, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here today. Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I tell y'all, listen, this ain't that. Truth is, nah, I'm not. This ain't gonna be no real lengthy live because Jody gonna come through, my assistant. Jody gonna come through and talk to me about some stuff. He said, get with me about some stuff he said he been wanting to get with me about. Okay, period. I said, come on, Jody. I said, work, because one thing about Jody, he gonna make sure a girl is booked and busy. That's what he worried about. I mean, not worried about, but that's what he working on right now. So shout out to that. But anyway, now, yeah, I ain't gonna be here all day. You see, I got stuff going on. I said I just got some shit going on. What should I say? Baby, the way my stomach should be touching my back. Yeah, no, truth is, it should be touching my back because last night I skipped dinner. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was about. I don't know what it was, but I just had no appetite last night. But yeah, I am hungry this morning. I said I'm hungry this morning. I should stop and got me something to eat. But anyway, what's up with y'all? What's today? Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? I think it's Wednesday. Dang it. I'll find out in a minute. But anyway, if it is, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, y'all. So just like the caption says, we're gonna be talking about glow, bro, and Akbar. Or um, AKA AK bar. Oh, that's what bro Barilla called her, AK bar. Oh. Yes, indeed. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, now truth is, we're gonna get into some things today. Hold on now. Hold on. Before we get started. Let's start it. So, like I was telling y'all last night, child, we had rain. Oh, the way I love my kids having their own rooms now. Yes, I love it down. You know what it did? It stopped all of that. The blame game. Mm-hmm. Then you get to see who really ain't cleaning up. But so far, so good. So shout out to them. But what was I gonna tell y'all? So last night it was storming, child. Oh, good night. Okay. It was storming so bad last night, and I was like, oh my God. Child, I got ready to put me an emergency. Yeah, now truth is I need a me. I got to, because the lights kept flickering and I'm like, come on. I said, come on. Child, I was like, listen, what the hell? Okay. I was like, hey, cut that out. Hey, good morning. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. So it was storming bad. I was like, oh my goodness. Like it just reminded me. I was like, oh no, I need to get some ham spam, batteries, applesauce, some dry beans, child, whatever else the army folks be having. Yeah, I need the army. Oh, I wish my grandpa was here. Oh, I wish my grandpa was here, man. I miss you, man. Mm-hmm. I wish he was here today because I called him and asked him, Daddy, what's the name of that? The pack that you know the you know the the lunch box or the lunch pail that they put together for the army folks. I bet you gonna do what it was out the top of his head. Shout out to him. Shout out to that. Love you down. But like no, yeah, I needed a couple of Vienna sausages and candles and shit in a box, maybe some walkie talkies. Sure did. And I ain't pump faking. I ain't pump faking. I had that shit all together by the summer. Okay, so shout out to that. Yeah, no, truth is, I'm gonna put me something together. Uh, for real, true story. But hell yeah, I was like, okay, I might need to figure out what all I'm gonna need. Yeah, nah. I need to know what all I'm gonna need besides candles. Okay. So, but yes, chat. Other than that, I've been vibing. Things have been going really, really good. Um, And so for the ones that rock with me, like Sierra said, yeah, now so rock it, don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Yeah, them people. Shout out to y'all. And then y'all already know I told y'all I was like, I ain't had time. I had turned down an offer on a vehicle yesterday. Remember I told y'all that? And I was like, man, it's crazy. It is. It's crazy the way that went. Because, listen, before I even started, okay? Yeah, now before I even started like a raggedy guard, I, I was like, dang, no, I think this is mine's right here. So anyway, I was like, oh, hold on, y'all. Some child dinner didn't pop up in my head. I should have some nachos tonight. But, yeah, I think it's gonna be something else. But anyway, what was I telling y'all? I was telling y'all something. You know, a little something, something. That's it. We just like sometimes like, oh, yeah. So I went ahead and settled on something. Okay. Period. So shout out to that. Pray no more. Your girl is back on the road. Okay. Yes, spirit, I'm back on the road. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. And thank you to my man. And my man, thank you to my man. And my man, whatever they say, what is it? Thank you to my man. Shout out to my man. Thank you for my man. My man. But anyway, shout out to you, boo. But yes, yeah, yes, y'all. So that was it. And so y'all know I told y'all I was like, listen, I wanted this vlog to end with me getting a car. You know, but I was like, man, I didn't get to get a car, and now I'm sad, and I really don't know what to do. But I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna be patient. I had all of that to say right now. I was like, and then I'm gonna do a second vlog. You know what I'm saying? When I get the car, I'll do a second vlog. But like, yeah, I didn't feel the need to do that because it would have been like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Hell no. You gotta sleep in it. Child, sorry, my bad. I listened to that just recently. But oh, what I. But no, y'all, truth is, it wasn't gonna be that long. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't gonna be that long. So I was like, okay, let me you know, I just tell them doing politic an hour and yeah, like a Christmas present, baby. That's a wrap. Okay. So shout out to that. We ain't doing that no more. All right. I said, all right, all right, all right. I know that's right. Excited. Excited ain't even the word. But you know what? I prayed for this. Yeah, now it was days like this and like this. I have to. Yeah, now truth is, y'all. I prayed for this. I did. Y'all know that. Manifested it too. You know, I was telling y'all, I said 2026 is yes, it is different. You know, I didn't know how different it was gonna be, but I knew 2026 was gonna be real, real different for us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, thank God. Just you know, for being motivated. Okay. Period. Mm, mm. I said, thank God for the takeout. Period. Like the Migos or whatnot. When I was like, yeah, y'all. That's one. Ain't got to do that no more. So anyway, I'm happy. Really, really happy. You know what I'm saying? Like a shine baby. So yeah. Truth is. And so I got a little meeting coming up in a couple of hours. So yeah, let's go ahead and politic with y'all. So I can get the income tax check and I'm gonna get on with it. Now, hold on. Yes, it's official. Hit the like button. Politic and starts right now. Y'all get in here. Let's do it. Child, so yeah, now I got so much to say. Yeah, now it is what it is. I got so much to say. Now let me just tell y'all this though. Y'all know I've been outside. Okay, period. For all of my people stars that follow me on IG and watch my story, then y'all know I tell y'all what's going on with me all the time. Truth is, I've been outside touching grass. And, y'all, and that's the thing. People should be happy for me. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to clap. Shout out to that also. It'll be 40 this time next week. Amen. But like, no, for real, y'all. Child, yeah, I've been outside so right. You know, and this thing too, you know, like I was kind of forced. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I had my rig, and then I had to, you know, I had to get outside and get in some of these people's faces and shake a couple of hands and, you know, a couple of tables, you know. Child, so it is what it is. I really haven't been here, there, everywhere to get the tea like that. But the thing is, you know, my sources is gonna keep a girl updated. Yeah, period. Or when I so you know, we alright. You know what I'm saying? We alright. So shout out to that. But I'll be back in these internet. Now I'm about to get back in these internet streets. Heavy. Okay. So if you don't already follow my vlog on Instagram, it's my comment section, one word. I haven't been blogging that much, but I'm gonna get back to it this week. Amen. So shout out to that. I'm definitely gonna get back to it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I like blogging. You know what I'm saying? But blogging, and I definitely like it now more than when I do. You know, now that I got a little routine going when I went out. So shout out to that. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, like I said. Okay. But like I was telling y'all, yeah, you know, I will give y'all updates or whatnot, whatnot. And I was touching grass, child. And it was something else I was going to say about Instagram real quick. Damn, what was it? Oh, 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 oh. It's going to come to me. Hold on. Damn, I was going to say something about IG. Man, I was. How can I think of what I was going to say? Dang, I can't remember. Anyway, it is what it is. It'll come back to me. But yeah, I'm back in these internet streets now, y'all. I again. I was outside touching grass. Make sure you clap it up for that. You know, because truth is, as a content creator, depending on what type of content you create, and you know, a blogger and a celebrity gossip, you know, somebody that does, you know, celebrity gossip, news and topics, entertainment news, podcasting. You know, you know, things can, you know what I'm saying? Truth is, like, before you know it, child, uh, one sock purple, one sock blue. You know, like, you really barely have time for yourself. So, anyway, shout out to the people, you know, shout out to the people who create content because it's not easy. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You could be on camera, off camera. It don't matter. Everybody is putting in work. So shout out to that. But yes, y'all, yes, y'all, and that's the thing too. Like, yeah, be happy. Please be happy for me. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like that. I like that. Yeah, period. Because you know, like I was telling y'all, people in this lane, they don't really have a lot of time for themselves. You know, for real, for real. So imagine somebody going to bed late and waking up early, stuck to a computer, you know, or a device. You know, imagine that. You know, just imagine people just you know, online, ain't even brush their teeth yet, ain't even cooked. Child, don't even talk. We ain't gonna even talk about the ass. You know, it just ain't no telling. You know what's going on with that. Truth is, you know, because you know, people spend so much time online. And when I first got into this game, I was like, you know, I was like, how do people do this? You know, I was like, there is no like, it's just like, it's almost like it's like being a workaholic. You know what I'm saying? There's not that much life in a workaholic's life. It's not. Kind of like Nicki Minaj say, just to live doesn't mean you alive. And I love that verse from her. I do. Because it's true. You know what I'm saying? Truth is, it is. It's just true. You know, you can really like just be existing, not necessarily living, you know? So, you know, like I said, shout out to the fact that like every now and then, you know, things just get to slow down. Yeah, now the truth is slow down, like he said, child. Uh, I be here for it. You know, it is what it is. And the thing is, sometimes at the time when it's going on, I'm like, man, I'm missing out. You know, but afterwards, it feels good. You know what I'm saying? It feels good. It felt worth it. You know, all of that, child. So shout out to that. But yeah, you know, y'all, like for real, content creators, bloggers, podcasters, people in entertainment, they don't really get a lot of breaks. They don't. You know what I'm saying? Like a car. It ain't gonna be a lot of breaking. You know, so anyway, shout out to everybody that do what they do. And I am happy, okay, to be a positive addition to this game, okay? Oh, no, we're not. So shout out to that. And like, yes, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Okay, well, I'm out. Uh, now what was I gonna say? Oh, now it came back to me that Instagram stuff. Tell me why y'all seen all the people, people Instagram did some type of sweep. Yeah, like the NBA, the playoff. Child, and they swept the algorithm out of bots. I said, okay, you know, like we really not we not gonna really know how good of a cleaning, so to speak, they did until certain people post. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know they be saying that certain people be paying for bots. You know, it is what it is. They pay for comments. So anyway. I forgot what they call it. Some type of bill, maybe running or something. Child, don't give me the child, give me the line, period, because I don't want to do that. But I'm gonna put something comfortable on before we officially get into this show. Hold on. But yeah, that's what I want to tell about Instagram. So Instagram did the big sweep, and I said, wow, wow. Yeah, I lost 10 big whole followers. I said, well, I know that's right. Oh, I said, I know that's right. Sure. Let me tell you one thing that I learned about life. Yeah. Things y'all know told y'all I would be sharing with y'all things that I realized in my 40s. And it's been a while since I did that. But let me tell y'all what I realized. Uh, I realized that life, like, it be a lot. You know what I'm saying? As far as like what you need and stuff like that. Um, but you know what I always tell myself? I prioritize. You know, I like to prioritize. And then let me take it a step further. Uh You know how they say Rome wasn't built in a day? Like, yeah, it's what it is. I have to remind myself, to pace myself. You know what I'm saying? Now I can honestly admit, me myself personally, I move at a really slow pace. Yeah, now truth is a really, really slow pace. But again, I like to prioritize stuff. It just depends on how important it is. But I can need something for a really long time. Yeah, now truth is. Lately I've been having a feeling of like, oh, I need this, I need that, I gotta get this, I gotta get that. And like, yeah, I've just been having to slow down and remind myself that, like, listen, you're gonna get it, be patient. You know what I'm saying? Rome was not built in one day. And that's what I like to tell myself every time I'm getting antsy about something, y'all. Yeah, so I don't know who need to hear this, hear that, but I just want to share that. So shout out to that. But child, what else is going on in the internet street? So now we got to get it. Now we about to dive in. Like Trey said. So, child, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday the girls was going low, 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 low. Period. Shout out to Tyler. I like Tyler. Yeah, I like her. It is what it is. Now. Shout out to Armand. Armand called. Armand called Tyler a uppity African. The uppity African. That's what he called. And honestly say I do get that vibe from Tyler. I do. I sure do. But I like her still. You know, it makes sense. I would even make some type of sense to that. Because it is what it is. I like her. Mm. And I told you, I said, Tyler is exactly who she thinks she is. She is. She that girl. Watch. And that's another thing, too. You know, I heard somebody say something about comparing her to Rihanna. And, you know, Tyler is a comparison to Rihanna when she first started until Rihanna walked in the room. Okay, it just is what it is. And then all that shit flies. Okay. But no, I like Tyler. You know, and I do think that like they gonna do something with her. You know, it just is what it is. Yeah, now look, I think they're gonna do a little something, something. And I told y'all that. But anyway, the internet was child high low. Again, you go. Oh, high low. Again, you go. Child forgot what that's called. Mm. Oh, I forgot. What is it called? It's crazy too, because it seemed like my kid was just telling me he was doing it. I always forget what that's called. Probably because it had fell off a little bit. Remember, we used to do it so much. So I used to do that at every party, like the Hollywood Shuffle. Is this Hollywood Shuffle we used to do? I think that's what it's called. Anyway, don't quote me. But I expect it had to be. It just had to be there. But like, listen, Akbar B set the internet on fire yesterday. Shout out to Akbar. Ah, it's crazy too, because Akbar, I like Akbar. She man, it's hard to explain, but long story short, I really hated her to see in that. I hated to see her in that space yesterday, as far as arguing with people, because she said God told me to quit arguing with people, and I kind of believe that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I kind of believe that a little bit. And I'll take a step further. I think God and the internet told her to quit arguing with people. Yeah, no, it's real. What you talking about? Let's talk about it. Uh, you want the truth? Baby, you know you got to be up there. And I know be with me. So shout out to that. I'm gonna keep it real with myself first. My audience second. Let's get it. Now the truth is, Akbar B, people was telling her, Akbar, you just got too much energy and time. Where's this energy and time in the music? Put it in the music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, put it in the music. Yeah, like a melody, child. And shit. And so, you know, she had quit, you know, acting a fool on the internet. It just did what it is. She had stopped or slow down or whatnot, whatnot. But yesterday, child, she didn't start it out slow and now speed it up. Yeah, now truth is she had me laughing yesterday. I said, go on, that boy. And she let me find out. You know, she might just might, you know what I'm saying? She might just be the one to give Barilla a run. You know what I'm saying? A run for her money. It just is what it is. Because remember, Finesse tapped out, you know, gracefully. I don't know what that was about. He probably said that's his good Memphis sis, you know, and didn't want to do that. Mm. If I had to guess. But Akbar was on Bro's head. Glow and Bro head yesterday. Truth is. I said, oh, okay, Akbar. I mean, listen, drama aside, I was here for Akbar's move because she did a freestyle and it sounded good. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It sounded good. And she said she was just, you know, basically paying some folks back. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. She even said, you know what I'm saying? Like she mentioned Tasha K in the freestyle, but she felt like she owed Tasha K that, she said. It wasn't even that bad. All she said is, I've been on these bitches like Tasha K. And I loved it. I loved the bar. You know, it is what it is. But I guess Tasha K didn't like it because she definitely kind of sort of addressed it in a way. Seemingly, it seemed like she did. But Akbar addressed it too. She was like, Tasha, you be doing shit. She like, you be doing shit, you be saying shit, and I don't never say nothing, and now I say nothing, and now you got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Basically, she was like a hit dog was hollering. I don't know. But I know, yeah, I was here, there, everywhere. Uh yeah. Yeah. That was a trip yesterday. Like Webby said, child. Really, you can go on and leave me the f- alone. You a trip. Okay, period. Yeah. Okay. It just is what it is. But Akbar V, yeah, she might be the one. Okay. She hopped online to tell Barilla about her trip. hmm I said, oh, okay, this might get interesting. And it was funny too, because Barilla was like, you said, she said, you mentioned a whole lot of people. I'm the only one who responded. You know, like a dummy. That's what Barilla was saying. I'm child, they had me laughing. I said, oh, eek. They was roasting each other. It was funny. Barilla called her a noodle pack head. Akbar and called her and her sister some boy body dwarfs. Oh Lord, I was done. Yeah, I was coming apart. Mm. I was laughing, hollering, and rubbing my feet last night. But truth is, I said I'm really I want to see where it's gonna go. Oh, I want to see where it was gonna go. And then Barilla. Okay, so Akbar, she is like, how can I put it? Basically, she coming at both of the sisters. It just is what it is. She has something to say about both of them. And so Barilla responded. Barilla was like, listen, I could talk about my sister all day, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch your mouth. True story. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad she did that. Yeah, now truth is like her character. Yeah, and her alley oops, so much to speak. Her lob or whatever into this industry needed her to be on that kind of time. It just is what it is. It really did. It did. Like it I can't really explain it, but like a lot of people feel like she tarnished her character by tripping with her sister. You know what I'm saying? So to like tell an outsider bitch, you on the outside and like don't play with my sister still, she needed that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She needed that. That was a good follow up. Yeah, like a doctor's appointment. That was a good, great follow up. So anyway, she told everyone, mind your business and leave my sister alone. You know, basically like don't put my sister in this. So shout out to her. And then Glow spoke out too. Glow was like, she's just talking about how changed she is. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to her and shout out to that. The fact that they be calling Glow a little Istel Packer. Uh, uh, Glow might have needed to change her ways. Okay. Yeah, no, truth is, okay. Cause this big old world, it's just a lot of world outside of Memphis. Okay, so shout out to that. Yeah, nah, I don't know. Like get out the wild, wild west. You know what I'm saying? Live a little. Shit. Glow done seen a couple of yachts and rocks and things, and Glow said she. I wish I would. And I was here for that. I was absolutely here for that. I take it a step further. Glow is cool with Cardi B that I know of. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they still, they cool. They cool. They have a work relationship. I wouldn't be surprised if Cardi B told Glow to ignore Akbar. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Because silence is powerful. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's really just as powerful as saying something. You know what I'm saying? Not saying something is it speaks volumes. It really does. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Glow for ignoring the needy. I mean, it just is what it is. And Akbar, I like Akbar, you know, but that's just the word I want to use. Okay, my bad. Damn. Um, it just is what it is. But anyway, shout out to Akbar V for you know getting on her J and you know doing what she felt like she had to do. It is what it is. She went on. She freestyled. Y'all hit the like button too. She freestyled to one of Drake's um new songs beat. So shout out to her. That was good. Good timing. If I was a rapper, I'd be on everything. Yeah, nah, even whatever your ice cream man playing, yeah, I'm gonna get on that shit too. Okay. Mm. So shout out to them. Yeah, truth is. Um, but yeah, the timing was right. The timing was perfect. It is what it is. A shout out to Glow who said, girl, bye. uh, I loved it. I was here for it. You know, it is what it is. I was here for it. But I did not have none of them tripping on my bingo card. Absolutely none of them. Now I will say this: Akbar B responded again though to Barilla, you know, and she just told her like, "Girl, shut up." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Barilla is crazy. I mean, Akbar is crazy. She basically said like, "Y'all take care of y'all mama." You know what I'm saying? Now she messing with the mama. But Akbar talking about, and I don't even mess with you like that. But I was trying to like take up for you. Shawty took the cake. Her telling Barilla that she was kind of trying to take up for her. You know what I'm saying? And good old glow ass. She kind of was, but hell no. It wasn't gonna land. That was not gonna land. I think Akbar knew what it was. You know, she knew that if nobody else was gonna respond, Barilla was, you know. So she definitely got the reaction that she wanted to get. And shout out to Akbar because you know it is what it is. I like I said, I think that's what she was going for, you know. So yeah, I'm here for it. Now I will say this though. Hopefully Akbar is doing good and well, you know, because a lot of people, like I just called her needy, but I think Akbar is okay, if that makes sense. Yeah, now truth is, I think a lot of us tend to compare her to her, I don't know, colleagues, I don't know, her peers, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? The other rap girls. But I don't know. That's kind of unfair. You know what I'm saying? Because Akbar is she Akbar, you know? And then not only that, everybody careers will be different, you know? And so I also think she's independent, which reminds me of Young Ma a little bit. I mean Young MA. And like they just I don't know. Independent artists they not seen like that. They're not seen like that. They're not heard like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, the only independent artist that is seen and heard like that is South Walker. Yeah, now truth is. And to me, it's because South be beating the pavement. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's you know, hey, you know, I don't know who need to hear that, but you know, that's a nice blueprint. It just is what it is for an indie artist because you know he be beating the pavement, like I said. You know, like South ain't gonna let the industry forget about him. You know, but even still, I don't know how popular South music is, you know? Like of course I'm on it, but I'm from the same place he from, you know? Um we some city slickers, but these out of town think we some shit kickers. I don't know why they came up in my head, but I did just see a clip with Lil Kiki last night, so that's crazy. But anyway, I'm happy to see Sauce get the recognition that he been getting though. Shout out to him. Cause he deserve, you know what I'm saying, in my Mama D voice. He do. He deserve it. He been at it for a long time, but again, like we just don't see that much. Truth is, it is what it is. Like an independent artist has to work. Yeah, now let's talk about it. They got to put in that work. The kind of Rihanna them was talking about. Uh, uh. So anyway, shout out to Akbar though, because I'm sure it's not easy. Yeah, no, truth is, I'm sure it's not, cause like, but anyway, uh, what else is going on these internet streets, child? So, but like I was saying, I didn't have it on my bingo card at all. Yeah, I was kind of shocked a little bit yesterday. Actually, I was shocked for all different reasons. And I wonder how Glow feels. You know what I'm saying? Glow, she probably like, yeah, that's what she better have did. I don't know. But Barilla spoke on it. She was like, I'm not talking to my sister at all right now. But like still, we ain't doing that. And I said, shout out to her on that. That's what she was supposed to do. Truth is. Mm. Now, what else is going on these internet streets? Y'all hold on real quick. I'm gonna place y'all on a brief hold. Hit the like button. Scoot up. Get comfortable. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Okay? Period. My channel is for a little bit of everybody. Okay. Everybody over 18. 18 and up. Even the girls in the bag. Come through. I got you. Y'all hold on though. Hit the like. All right. So anyway, congratulations to Shaquille O'Neal, baby. I said I know that's right. Big Shaq. Shaq graduated from LSU. Did he get his master's? I want to say he got his master's, y'all. So shout out to him and shout out to that. Congratulations to that boy. Um, I ain't mad at him at all. Shaq is a businessman. Hmm. He's a businessman. Shaq is a businessman. I don't know. Great blueprint. Yeah, for anybody watching, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Great blueprint. Him and Magic Johnson, actually. It is what it is. They just did really well for themselves after the NBA. Now I don't know what's going on with Forever 21 or nothing like that, but Shaq, come on, man, that was one of my favorites. Let me tell y'all something. My favorite pair of jeans came from Forever 21. My absolute favorite pair of jeans. And the quality. Oh. Let's talk about the quality. The quality is so good, y'all. And I know because they're my favorite pair of pants. So shout out to that. Y'all know your favorite stuff gonna get worn. Period. It just is what it, and they still look good as fuck. That's crazy. I'm gonna be sad if I ever lose weight and I can't fit them because I like, man, I love them pants down. It just is what it is. But like I have, you know how you put on your pants, they too tight. They so tight, you barely can, get in them. I didn't have them when they look like that, and I didn't have them when they loosened up, and I can, because that's how I can tell when I'm losing weight or gaining weight. I go out for my clothes, so your clothes will tell it all. You ain't necessarily got to get on no scale. Scales be a waste of time and money for me in my house, but I get on it every now and then. But for the most part, I just go off of my clothes. You know what I'm saying? My clothes gonna tell it all. Truth is. So right now, I think my pants fit me a little snug. My favorite pants, by the way. I think they fit me a little snug, but they fit. You know what I'm saying? They still fit. Now, if them favorite pair of pants don't fit no more, then nah, Miss Preston Curl, I got to go shoot some hoops. I got to go run track. I got to run a triple double in the 80 with Shakiri. I got to run on the side of the highway while she drive recklessly. Baby, I'm gonna have to go swimming with Michael Phelps. I just got to go get it in, period. If my favorite pants don't ever fit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah, nah, it's gonna be some smoke in the city. But I love them pants down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna miss Forever 21. I am. I think we still have one, but it's not near. It's not the one that I used to always go to. The one that I used to always go to is closed now. And I miss y'all already. So shout out to them. Now I don't know who need to hear this. Some of you others, y'all need to get y'all quality up. It just is what it is. I have jeans that I only wore one time, zipper broke. Speaking of which, oh, they fit so cute though. So cute that I've been meaning to see if I could find somebody to fix my zipper. Yeah, now truth is I need somebody to fix the zip on them. But like, no, let's talk about it. What? Take the weather leader, what? Get it together. Period. Cause it's to the point where like now, I don't want to say no name, cause I'm always in there. But I don't buy jeans from y'all no more. Yeah, no, truth is, get your quality up. Okay. But again, shout out to Shaquille O'Neal who graduated. Like I said, Shaq is a businessman, been in the business a long time, and yeah. I would assume he went to school for something that was gonna help him with his future endeavors, I would assume. But anyway, yeah, hold on real quick. Back. So anyway, happy belated birthday to Candy too. Candy Burris turned 50, I think. I think she turned 50. Like Cent. Shout out to her and shout out to that. Now let me just say this 50 Cent been missing. Where he at? Mm, You know how some people are so like, you know, I can't explain it, but some people, right? You'll never miss them. You'll never know they left. But some people, when they aren't around and they haven't been around, they haven't been posting and stuff like that, you can immediately notice it. And 50 Cent is one of them people. Yeah, now truth is, I don't know where he is or what he doing, what he working on. But I would assume it's something that has his attention. Yes, he got his full attention. So anyway, shout out to 50 Cent. But I will say this, y'all. I'ma take a guess at it. Child, I think he working on that T.I. damn shit. Yeah, now truth is, we might get that T.I. documentary. That might be coming out, but by the end of the year, before the year's up. I'm not playing. And I don't think he is either. Uh, uh. No, truth is, I I would not be surprised. Okay, I don't even think 2027 gonna hit before that documentary. Okay, this is what it is. That's my prediction. You heard it here first. Anyway, yeah, no, truth is, I think that's why he quiet, and we can't buy a Val right now. What else is going on these internet streets? So yeah, happy belated birthday to Candy, who is out of the country celebrating her birthday. I want to go to Thailand. I sure do. I want to go to Thailand. Y'all know recently I had kind of started like doing my research about overseas and what it's like moving overseas and stuff like that because listen, you never know. Yeah, no, truth is you just never know. And so, Thailand is one of the places that came up on my radar and it has really good reviews, as far as People that look like that. You know what I'm saying? People in our community that go to Thailand, um, they seem to really, really enjoy themselves, seem to really, really enjoy um everything. Everything. Like I have just heard so much good stuff. Like so much good stuff. I mean great things. Like it's just the cost of living. The cost of living is like allegedly so cheap, you know? You can allegedly eat like probably breakfast, lunch, and dinner for less than $50. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Or no more than $50, you know? The prices are really, really good. Um, and shoot, I'll take it a step further. I was so invested, child. Imagine it. Where shoot, I started looking up the rent too. You know, and the rent is so good. Oh, the rent is good. The only well, I don't know if it's a flaw. That's kind of a flaw for real. The only thing that I would say about the rent that's kind of like is that they be wanting you to pay it for like 6 months at a time or even for a year, paid up for a year, you know. But they be like your rent is $500 a month or $200 a month or $300 a month or $600 a month, so you can't, like it's cheaper, it's what much more affordable than what we used to. uh but I don't know, because a lot of stuff that they do is outdated too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, the apartment is going to be fully furnished, bed and all. I don't know how to feel about that. Um but yeah, I just heard a really 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 good things about Thailand. I would say this though, it's this one place that I visit. It's not in Thailand, it's here in town where I am. I don't really like the way they act. And I think they are Thai people. You know what I'm saying? Now, I told y'all this story before. The waitress, really nice person. Really nice. But the people cooking from the back, nah, the way they come out looking, mm-mm. No. No. Based off of that, and I know that's just such a small experience, but it is what it is. Uh all I can say is I hope they don't act like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if they act like that, then hell no, I could stay where I'm at. But overall, though, again, happy belated birthday to Candy, who is celebrating her birthday out in Thailand. I know that's right, Candy. I'll be there soon. Shout out to that. Probably like next year or something like that. I mean, Lord willing, because I do. I want to visit Thailand. It looks really, really, I don't know, like refreshing. Like that's kind of the vibe that I get. It seems so like I don't know, cause see, I follow this, subscribe to this one lady's channel. Her name is Antoinette. Shout out to her. I don't know her last name, but I don't know her channel name either. But she's an expat and she be living in Thailand. And they really, really focus on life. Yeah, now truth is they don't work as much as we do, seemingly. It seems like. I could be wrong. But they seem like they just get to sit around in jacuzzis, jumping in and out from the pool to the jacuzzi all day. Yeah, now truth is that's what it look like. But again, I could be wrong. I will say this though, I have heard that overseas is not so like work focused. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that. I definitely believe that because they be doing stuff that just lets you know that they, um, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like overseas, it's nothing to just like lay around. You know what I'm saying? And you're okay because again, their cost of living isn't so, you know, straining and draining. They don't. take every last dollar from their people. But anyway, y'all, shout out to that. Then what else is going on these internet streets? AB. Shout out to Mike Epps, who recently went viral for telling AB that he didn't need the goose, okay, to blame it on. Mm. Or whatnot in his cup, wherever they was. And he took the opportunity to follow up on that. I saw it last night. Shout out to him. He sent Adrian Bono a shout out and just said that, listen, the industry is tough, and he was like, he's been there before, and he just showed him some love. He was like, I'm just showing you some love, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, just take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Basically, now I'm not saying everything he said verbatim. You have to go to his Instagram and find the post, but basically that's what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? What I got from it is, man, I got love for you. I've been where you at. You know what I'm saying? And prayers, because I want to see you shake back. That's what I got from it. So shout out to him, dog. That was real. Oh, because I can honestly say, for me, it's been really, really hard to watch Adrian Bono. It has. It's been hard. Like I don't really look at the clips like that. First of all, I don't know this guy that he's running around with. I don't know him from a can of paint. I will say I don't know him, but he seems like a decent person. I would assume. You just don't never know. I'm saying he seemed decent because Adrian Bonner was saying like nobody was messing with him, nobody was rocking with him. And he's like, and then the guy that he been with, he was like, he just reached out, man, and helped him. And shout out to him for that, for real. For real, shout out to him in that. But you just never know if it's genuine. On my mama, you never know if it's genuine because like. If I care about you, I'm not gonna put you in no bad light. And that's just that. So I don't really know, because again, I don't be watching what they be having going on. I don't. Because again, like AB is funny. He is funny. He's really funny. But I don't like seeing him out of character. Does that make sense? So when he's under the influence and stuff like that, nah, this ain't that. This ain't that. Because I think he could possibly struggle. I think that could be an issue for him. You know what I'm saying? So we're not looking at somebody that's just, you know, on it on a Saturday, and making us laugh. It's like, no, this is somebody that's going through something, you know, and allegedly is always on it. You know what I'm saying? And seemingly trying to drink away their sorrows and stuff like that. And that's sad. That's sad. I don't want to participate in that shit. Ain't entertaining to me. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't pay him no attention right now. But when I wrote down my notes, I wrote down exploitation. You know what I'm saying? Exploitation, because it do seem like he's being exploited, and that's sad. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he's a grown man, but again, man, it's crazy, and I think that's why Mike Ells was like, this industry we in is it's a lot. It can be a lot. But overall, prayers for him though. Prayers for him because he is somebody's daddy. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. He has a lot of kids. So if nothing else, and him, he deserve it. You know what I'm saying? He deserved to be in a better spot. It just is what it is. But anyway, shout out to AB, who I don't know, he doing whatever he doing right now. And then anyway, after that, hold on real quick. I forgot to tag Clarissa Shields and Alicia Baumgartner, I think. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna rock with that. Shout out to Alicia. I don't know a lot about Alicia. I don't. No, truth is, I got on to Alicia when something was going on. You know what I'm saying? Cause she be running with Bill. I seen her around Bill, Haney, and Devin before. So that's when I very first got on to her, and I don't know how long ago that was, but it had like I've been on Clarissa Shields, a Clarissa Shields fan way longer than Alicia, but I do like Alicia. I do. I like she gonna throw them things. It just is what it is. Yeah, she gonna box. Period. Like some milk at a school right now. She gonna box for sure. But child, not Clarissa Shields allegedly slapped her. I said, oh, you know, I didn't know how to feel about that. I still don't know how to feel about it. But I will say this. The internet is making a big deal out of it. I get it. Somebody putting somebody hands on somebody, that is something like a big deal. But I want them to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Yeah, now the truth is I'm just ready for them to wrap this up. I just, like if they gonna box, but to see these two women tearing each other down is just like, I don't know, it's just not entertaining to me. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It's not entertaining to me. Oh, but I wouldn't mind seeing them getting it on the floor. Yeah, it just is what it is, you know. But she's so little, Clarissa's so much bigger. It probably just ain't gonna never happen if that makes sense. But if it ain't gonna happen, then leave each other alone. You know, it just is what it is. You want to be a baddie, but you ain't bad enough. Y'all know recently Alicia was working out to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now truth is. I think Clarissa is tired. Yeah, it is what it is. Clarissa, she ain't Kevin Gates. Shit. She get tired. It is what it is. She done got M and F and tired of this girl. Yeah, it just is what it is. But at the end of the day, I don't want to see them tripping with each other. Especially because like Alicia, she don't never be on the blogs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? She was on the blogs yesterday for this. And I was like, yeah, I need them to hurry up and wrap this up because it's just not entertaining to me. Now, if they gonna box in, hell yeah, crank it up. Please do it. I want to see you do it. you know, but if they not gonna get in the ring, then leave it alone. Leave it where it's at. Cause she can get uglier than Ken Barbie, like Nikki said. And I kind of wasn't gonna even say that. I wasn't. I was not gonna say that. Because like I don't know him. I don't want to offend him. But like it's just a quote. You know what I'm saying? It's just a quote. It ain't no different than saying you the birthday. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. It's a quote that she made really, 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 really popular. That's why I said I don't know how people be feeling like when diss tracks come out and it's about them. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Like, for instance, I wouldn't even want to be in a club with Bill when Cardi B said, "Oh, please, don't nobody want to be ya." And what's that other shit she say? Uh Diarrhea beer, red sauce thing. You can see it for you see it, smell it for you see it. Oh, Lord. Like, I swear, I go to the restroom or turn my back. I wouldn't even look at Bill when that song come on. No. No. I don't know how they deal with that. Child, look. But anyway, boo stars, it's your girl Shay Renee. I came, I saw, I conquered. I'm in the building. We did that. And now I don't wanna live. Oh, but I gotta go right now. Come on. And I'll be back to hold you down. No, that's right. Shit. Or when I be like, yeah, y'all. I said, yes, y'all. Yeah. Yes, y'all. So that's how I know I'm Asian and I love it. Wouldn't walk backwards for nothing. Well, one thing, one thing only. But anyway, yeah. Now the truth is, yeah, I know I'm maturing, baby, because I will remix the fuck out of a song. So shout out to that. But anyway, y'all don't forget to hit the like button. Replay game, y'all get in the building. I need to see y'all. Get your clickers on. What's wrong with your clickers? Well, what's wrong with your clickers? Show me then. Anyway, child, it's crazy. I was so happy it was gonna rain yesterday and wanted that shit to stop last night. It's crazy. But anyway, y'all, I see y'all on my next video. Bye, y'all.